There we go. What's going on, guys? We're back at Cryo Spa here on the Cryo Couch. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the beauty benefits of the services we offer here at Cryo Spa.
And this is Cryo Couch off of the couch. We want to give you kind of an upfront action. So right now he's in the whole body chamber.
I'm freezing my ass.
You can see right now he's been in for about 30 seconds so far. You can be in up to 3 minutes, but
I'll talk about like what's happening right now. So my body, it's really cold in here. We're dropping down to around negative 175 to negative 275 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on what level you choose. And what's happening is the thermoreceptors in my skin, they're noticing that change in temperature, and they are actually sending a signal to my brain saying, hey, it's really damn cold in here, and I'm feeling that, so you can see me shivering, so I'm sorry. It's really cold in here, do something about it, protect your vital organs. So then your body wants to send that blood to your heart, your liver, your kidneys to make sure that you stay alive as long as possible.
So what's the beauty part of that?
So the beauty part of that, the cooler one, which is going to relate to a lot of people going into the summer here, is the weight loss benefit. So shivering thermogenesis, which is what you're seeing me do right now, is a process of your muscles contracting really quickly to produce heat to try and keep your core body temperature at the level that it needs to be. The even cooler aspect of that, no pun intended, is
non-shivering thermogenesis.
Yeah, non-shivering thermogenesis has the ability through studies that we've read and studied. I said study twice.
Yeah. Through studies that we've put, and we've also linked those to our website if you're interested in reading while we do this.
So there's an ability with intermittent, like extreme cold exposure like this, to convert white fat into brown fat. And what that means is if there's more mitochondria in the fat, it means it's more metabolically active, and you can burn those calories faster. So usually, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking.
No, you know what? So brown fat's more metabolically active. It's the fat that we were born with when we were kids. So it's the fat that we thought we couldn't get back, but found out that actually through cold stress you can. And so what's great about brown fat is that it's more accessible, so we burn it more quickly, right? Because there's more mitochondria, it's more energy. The white fat's the fat that we all get stuck with, like the awful fat, so I hate that fat. And it's so exciting for us that you can get that back. The other thing that this helps to do is also, to decrease inflammation. And you know how when you're inflamed, you can look bigger and uncomfortable?
Right.
Well, this helps decrease that.
Thank you.
Here you go, here's a robe.
I'm going to give you my gloves.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm going to get in a robe, and then...
You're going to come with us. We're going to do some beauty benefits of doing facial. So I'm going to get a cryo facial. So this is also really self-indulgent for us.
we got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So come with us.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
You feel good?
Woo! I feel really good.
Yeah.
All right, coming this way here.
So I may or may not have given it. So today is Mimosa Sunday.
I could use one of those after a little session there.
So I'm partaking.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah. Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday, Bloody and Mimosa Sunday. You want to sit here?
No, I think right here's great, actually. And I think we're going to set up, and I'm going to have Matt go ahead and do the session. Say hello to everyone, Matt.
Hello.
And I think Tom's going to tell you about the beauty benefits that are happening to my face now. So just so everybody knows, I do cryofacials regularly, and why. He'll go into that a little bit more, but I am already starting to get wrinkles. I get some of the blotchy skin. I have a dog, a husky, that likes to scratch me in the face. So for all of these reasons, I get cryofacials.
So as we start up the process here, let me just make sure I'm going to have my iPad just so I can see what I'm filming here. All right. Is it okay if I sit here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
The beach in the background. Cool. That looks nice. So Matt's going to be cooling down the machine. Yeah, they see it.
Cool.
So that hose is where the nitrogen comes out of. It comes out at around negative 150 degrees Celsius. And what he's going to do is, normal skin temperature in a human is anywhere from like 32 to 35 degrees Celsius. And with this therapy, what we try to do is hypercool your skin to around like 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. And that's kind of the therapeutic area where we're going to be able to boost collagen production. Again, that's an overtime thing. You're going to notice benefits right away from doing cryofacials, which is really fun. And we often tell people who do these to not tell their friends or family that they're actually doing anything for their skin, and just see if you get organic compliments towards your skin, which happens a lot, and that's really cool for us.
It does, especially if you're doing it like before a big event. We get a lot of people who come before events because we like to call it the cryo glow, because it's this lovely glow that your skin gets after you get a facial. It's just a very even tone, and just so everybody knows, this is very comfortable and very relaxing. Not like Tom, who's just shivering constantly, but for me, which is still good, but this is very, very relaxing.
So as her skin gets colder, she's going to start feeling like the face is starting to tighten up a little bit. The pores are going to start shrinking. So you get that immediate effect. People who have like rosacea, discoloration in their skin, any kind of skin condition, eczema, psoriasis. Again, I'll preface it by saying that this is not an FDA-approved treatment for those kinds of things, but we have seen some incredible results.
Does impact, yeah.
And the reason is, if you think about it just from a basic standpoint, any of those conditions, anything that's kind of on your skin like that, it's usually because of inflammation, like most of the things that we deal with every day, illnesses and things like that. Oh, we have a viewer. Hello, whoever you are.
Hi. If you want, we also have this big blanket we usually have. Sprays me every time in the mouth when I'm talking.
So, what do you want to do with the blanket?
Put it on.
You're fine. This is a good view from the colors.
Oh.
So you get the anti-inflammatory effect. Over time, you get that stimulation of collagen through the fibroblasts, and it's really kind of disrupting the layers of skin as we hypercool the skin. It's a 10-minute session. It's very comfortable. Literally, after the first time, probably you could fall asleep doing it. And
totally.
Sometimes you almost want to do more than 10 minutes, but that's all that's needed. That's what we've learned is a therapeutic area.
There's also a scalp portion that we do.
Yeah.
And that helps strengthen hair. So
not only strengthen, it also
but
helps with the growth of hair.
I have these little baby hairs up here, and I do this for my hair here because it's helping to strengthen this hair, because it usually just breaks off. And so this helps a lot.
Yeah. It helps with the strengthening, it helps with the growth of hair as well, the hair follicles. And a lot of it has to do with circulations. Same with the benefits that you get to your face. You're initially kind of vasoconstricting those blood vessels in the face, pushing out the toxins, kind of the nasty stuff, the gooey stuff in your skin away. And then when it comes back with this rebound vasodilation effect, you're going to get that nice nutrient-rich blood that's going to nourish your skin. It's going to give you that glow, and it's going to help with any kind of inflammation in the skin as well.
The other awesome thing is you can do cryo pure facials with makeup on.
Yes, that is very cool. So if you're like running late for something, or you just want to jump in during lunch, it only takes 10 minutes. It's super quick. You get a nice glow. If you have like bags under your eyes or anything like that, it's a quick way to get rid of that, which is kind of cool.
Nice way to tighten the skin, firm everything up a little bit, you know?
Absolutely. How's it feeling, Paige?
Oh, amazing.
What would you equate it to feeling like as far as?
You know what it feels like? And this is just to me, but it feels like when you're on a beach and you're tanning and you take one of those spray, like this is the refreshing feeling. It feels refreshing. It feels like when you are on a beach and you take one of those spray bottles with the little fans and you spray yourself with water, but it doesn't feel wet, but it feels like that type of refreshing.
That's great. A lot of our clients like to describe it as like opening the freezer and sticking your face in, because it's not like when because if you're in Chicago, you know, you go outside, that wind chill kills you. It hurts. Like the ears get cold, and it's just bad. This is more of like an energizing, relaxing type of cold.
Yeah, so I guess like the feeling of the actual air on me would be more similar to the freezer, but the actual feeling that I'm feeling right now is like laying on a beach.
How do you guys like my robe, by the way? It's pretty nice, right? It's super comfortable, I'll tell you that much.
So the other thing that we're going to show you now is Saluma. So I'm going to get up and we're going to turn it on.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
Flip this around. And you know what? I'll show you
Oh,
right
wait,
here.
you should show. I don't know. Can you see glow?
Yeah, you're always glowing. Do you want to just do it right there since we have you set up there?
Yeah.
It'll be easier. Okay, I'm going to pull it around. Bear with us. Do you want to talk a little bit about
Yeah,
the
so
Saluma?
the Saluma is a light therapy, and so basically what it does is it's working with your mitochondria, so it's working with an energy exchange, an ATP, and there's different levels and different things that this can be used for. This is actually an FDA-approved treatment for a few different things. Pain is one of them, acne is one, and really the biggest beauty benefit that people come in and tend to use it for is fine lines and wrinkles, but acne is a pretty big one for beauty too.
Yeah.
As well as acne is bacteria, and so the way that the blue light works is that it initiates the bacteria to kill itself. So that's how it works through the acne, and then with fine lines and wrinkles, which is the light therapy that I'm going to do right now.
It's the fibroblasts. The fibroblasts get activated, they create collagen, and it's shown that really the recommendation that we go with is 2 times a week for 4 weeks.
Because that's what the studies show. So a lot of this we like to base entirely on the research process that they used. So it is 2 times a week for 4 weeks, and we like to put them in combination with each other because the cryofacials tend to be relatively immediate, and this is kind of one of those things that works pretty well over time. So we like to do them together, and we have a package called the anti-aging package that allows you to do both of them, and you kind of follow our procedure for that.
All the way back.
Yes, thank you.
You want the goggles?
Yes.
There we go. I'm going to have her put on some goggles to protect her eyes from the pulsating light.
Fernando gave you a like.
Hi, Fernando.
Thanks, Fernando. Let's get that on here. There we go.
So you can just see our whole process.
Excellent. So the key with this type of therapy is we try and get it as close as possible to your face. And the reason is every inch that you move away from the skin is about 2 times less absorption into the skin of the light. So you want to be as close as possible without being too uncomfortable.
And you also want, we like crazy clean in here. We don't have it touch your face, but we do clean it like crazy, just so you know.
Yeah, we do clean it in between every one of them. Can you see the lights okay?
You're
Yep.
asking me?
You got it? No, I'm asking that.
I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you should be able
I was
to.
like, yes, right here.
You can see the lights? No way. Very cool. So, some of the different things that this can help with is obviously acne with wrinkles, fine lines and wrinkles, and then pain. We've had some great success with like people with sciatica, tendonitis, even osteoarthritis. The cool thing about this, the science behind it, is the near-infrared spectrum that penetrates the deepest. The near-infrared spectrum, I think we haven't really even gotten to know as well as we will in the future here. There's a multitude of benefits to it. Number one is the anti-inflammatory component, so it helps a lot with pain, and that's the pain level on our Saluma light therapy is predominantly infrared, and then it also has some red light and blue light in it as well. The wrinkle setting is predominantly red. It has more infrared than blue light, and then the acne setting is mostly blue light, and then a little bit of red and infrared as well. So those are kind of the different ones. Near infrared, I could talk about it for hours. There's studies going on with Alzheimer's, with dementia, things like that. Obviously,
But we're
that's not,
focused on beauty.
that's not what we're doing here. I know I get off topic. This is beauty, beauty. As far as rosacea as well, we've talked to other cryo clinics who've had people use it for rosacea, and they've had success with it. So Just a very natural alternative approach to helping your skin conditions, making sure you look the best that you can look.
We have a client who her friends asked her if she got a facelift from doing the back and forth.
Yeah, 2 times a week for 4 weeks. But what was I going to? I was going to say something.
I'm
cool.
sorry.
That's okay. Can you hand me?
Jog your memory
So
a little bit.
what does it feel like for this page? Do you feel anything?
So a lot of clients say they feel a worming sensation or tingling sometimes. I actually feel nothing.
Yeah. So you shouldn't really feel a whole lot. If you do feel any warmth, it's just the electrical components of the machine. Otherwise, the light just gets absorbed through your skin. Now, that being said, with this, you do want to wear no makeup. You want to be completely clean because it'll obstruct the light from getting into your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the key for the Soluma light therapy. Cryofacials are okay with makeup.
Yeah, I mean, you could wear mascara if you want.
Sure. I guess this is also kind of a beauty benefit. You know, we've done some work with people with hair loss and using light therapy in conjunction with cryo to help promote hair growth.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen some great results with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not FDA approved for that, so I can't promise anything, but it's an option if it's something that you're looking for.
Yeah, and it's definitely something, I mean, all of these things, the reason we feel so strongly is not just because of the research, but because of our own clients. We've been open now since June 18th and have seen so many awesome, and today's focus is beauty, we've seen tons of beauty benefits for these people, and sometimes it's not what they anticipated. So we've had somebody come in and they had like a inflammation and a sinus issue in their face, and they came in for that, but their bruise on their face went away. So like things like that.
Yeah, the bruising component, I think that's what I was trying to get into. Again, not another FDA-approved thing, but because of the circulation and the way that it acts in the body, it can help improve bruising pretty significantly. If you look back to one of our old, actually, I can't share the post. Paige took a picture of a bruise she had. We did a 30-minute session of this, and it was almost gone after 30 minutes. It was incredible.
Yeah, we did cryo and this, and the combination, I actually Snapchatted the whole thing during it so that people knew that it was really
Live,
true.
yeah. Real time.
But it was incredible. My bruise in my knee entirely went away, and it was just, I mean...
It works well. It just works,
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, I think we can
I think
probably
we'll
sign
move
up
on to the next here. Let's get that out of the way. Thank you.
Everything looks so bright now. Going back to my mimosa now.
So I hope everyone's having a good Sunday out there.
I know. We certainly are. We saw a lovely amount of clients today.
Yeah, that's pretty
And now
cool.
we're getting
That's
to
some good
indulge
stuff.
in our own services. Which, surprisingly, you know, when you're running through a bunch of clients, you don't always have time to get to it during the day like this. A lot of the time we do this at night once we're closed. So this is really fun.
I'll clean that up later.
Okay, let's head over here. We're going to the full spectrum infrared sauna, which is unplugged.
As you can see, the sauna is open.
So this is what it looks like. I wonder if we can get. We'll just keep it open. Just see if we can get.
Yeah, we'll just give everyone a peek because we kind of explained the importance of mitochondria and that energy. So basically what you do in here is you strip down as much as possible.
I won't do that for you. This is live, guys.
Yeah. It's also on Facebook. They'd probably take us down.
Yeah.
Not that either way. Anyway. But basically you strip down as much as possible because you really, really, really want the different rays to be able to interact directly with your skin. And then you kind of heat internally. So these are 30-minute sessions, and the reason that they're 30-minute sessions is because the first 15 minutes is when it's starting to interact with your body, and you don't sweat that much at the first 15 minutes. So you're, oh, great, what's this? And then 15 minutes in, you start sweating like crazy.
Yeah, your pores open up, and you just like start sweating from places you don't know.
Like
you
you
can
didn't
sweat
know,
from.
like I sweat from my fingertips, and I didn't know that your fingertips can sweat, but
Yeah.
they can. And it's really this amazing detoxification, but you know, for beauty-wise, it's sweating out all of that extra stuff that you don't
The
need,
metals,
right?
the heavy
all
metals,
the heavy metals. Yeah.
It's great for blood pressure,
Yeah.
reducing your blood pressure. It's good for weight loss.
Yeah.
You burn calories, and the thought behind that, I think I talked about it a little bit, didn't I? A little bit about heat stress and weight loss, because it kind of mimics almost doing cardio. Because your body is getting heated, so your core body temperature is rising, and your body wants to keep it level, right? So it's going to cool your body down by increasing the circulation. Your heart starts pumping faster, your heart rate goes up, and you kind of mimic this whole cardiovascular running almost. And through that you can burn calories.
And just so you know, it's super relaxing and cool in here. So in general, all of these things provide these great beauty benefits that help impact weight loss and inflammation and the look and feel of your skin and the creation of new cells and collagen production and elasticity in your skin. But on top of that, it's a very relaxing experience. So
and you can,
here, come this way. If you remember the essential oils chat from the other cryo couch,
there we go. We
there's
got
our
pumping
diffuser.
And we have lavender coming in here, and it's super, super relaxing. I might even lay down and take a nap while you guys finish this off. No, but that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, and this
you can bring in your cell phone.
Look.
How does it compare to a steam sauna, and based on how many heavy
Traditional
metals
sauna?
you
That's a good
sweat out?
question.
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So scientifically, the research shows that with a traditional sauna, you do sweat out toxins as well. I think it's, and don't quote me because I might be a little rusty on this, but it's somewhere between 3 to 5% of the sweat is toxins when you do a traditional sauna. When you come into an infrared sauna, you can get anywhere from 15 to 20% of the sweat is toxins. So that's a pretty significant level.
Crazy change. And the other thing that I really like is, and a lot of people love regular saunas. I don't, because I don't like not being able to breathe well. And in here, I can breathe really, really well because, again, it's heating me internally. So I can bring a drink in here. It doesn't
Not
get
this
hot.
kind of drink. You want to stay hydrated.
Bring water in here.
Yeah.
We give people water in here. You can hook up your phone, and it goes to the sound system in here, so you can watch a show while you get really weight loss and
which is cool.
detoxification effects.
You can bring in your electronics, and while we don't necessarily recommend it, if you want to come do emails, you can do that. You can watch a show.
But
I would rather
de-stressing
you
is
de-stress
important.
it, so leave your phone out and just relax a little bit.
Right. There's one other thing that people tend to quote 800 calories. I'm not sure where there was one study that a physician did once that notes that, but I just want to say that it does depend how you react after you do these services. So it absolutely does impact
the
your
caloric burn.
burn.
The caloric burn is there. I think what Paige is trying to get at is weight loss. You're not going to lose the weight. You even if you burn 800 calories here and you get out of here and you're still hungry and you eat more because your metabolism's boosted,
which it does boost your metabolism,
then you're not going to lose the weight, obviously, because you're just going to even that out.
So if I go home and I am like, oh my gosh, this is so great, I did cryo today, and now I'm going to eat an entire cake, I probably won't see the benefits of that very much.
That sounds delicious.
It does sound good. I think we should go have some cake.
So you should have some dietary restrictions on top of your
You follow
cryo.
your normal...
Use it as a supplement.
Here's one thing that I would highly recommend, and this is my secret, okay? If you want to, get yourself in shape, number one, cryotherapy is phenomenal for it. Whole body cryotherapy. You're going to feel great. You're going to be able to train hard. So you need to do that. You need to do the infrared sauna is super for it as well. You need to work out a little bit. You do need to do some cardio. You need to do some weight training.
And just heart health wise.
Yeah, anyway. It's really good for you. But here's the ultimate secret that has nothing to do related to cryotherapy at all. Intermittent fasting.
I knew he was going to say that.
Is one of the coolest things that I've ever run into, and it lines up perfectly here because it's actually another type of good stress for your body. So just like cold therapy and just like extreme heat are good stresses, used stresses, intermittent fasting stresses your body in a good way as well and releases hormones, and you're able to burn calories and lose weight much faster.
So what do we suggest? We suggest coming in and trying out our services. Try intermittent fasting. I've done it.
I can talk to you more about it. Just come on in. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, or email, ask us questions, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And work out, eat healthy. Just really, really live your life for you. Remember that wellness is an investment in yourself, and we are invested in you. So come see us.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next weekend.
See you next weekend.
Take care.
Bye.